we want to know what caused your James-type rage. Now, to be clear, in case people aren't completely familiar, James rage is you just snap.
Yeah.
It's,
Right, James?
Unbridled.
Yeah, you're so full of rage, you just flip out. Right. You let everybody know how you feel about the situation you're in.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it except release all your anger.
You let everyone know
And
how you
misdirect
feel
it at people
about
that
the
probably don't
situation
deserve
you're
it.
in.
Oh, so it's often misdirected.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if I'm on the phone with the customer service person about an issue,
Yeah, they will take the full brunt.
So, for example, we've talked about this on the air, but maybe people missed it. Your most recent James rage flip out involved you like doing some serious damage to your hand, so much so that you realize you've kind of reevaluated your whole life.
Yeah, I realized I needed to calm down. When you punch a refrigerator so hard you have to have surgery on your hand,
Yeah.
you tend to realize you are a psychopath and you need to chill out and quit being such a bitch. Find a more constructive way to channel your anger.
Be truthful with us, James. Have you had a couple of slip-ups since your resolution?
Absolutely, yes. Nothing as serious as punching the refrigerator.
Yeah.
But I've had a couple meltdowns on the phone, arguing with my phone company about my bill.
Yes.
And the customer service guy on the line got smart with me. He told me, well, Mr. Campbell, we will check out your bill. You can see it's clearly spelled out in black and white. And then I showed him the issue that I had, and he's like, oh, yeah, that is strange. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's strange, huh? Not so black and white anymore. Looks kind of gray, doesn't it? You jackass. I've been a customer for 12 years.
Okay, we better. I think we triggered him. What about you? What was your James-type rage that set you off? We'll start in Fort Myers with Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Good morning.
Good morning. My James type rage is I have to make a U-turn to get into my driveway. And at the time, I was only 4 months pregnant, so the baby was driving. This kid flipped me off because I took too long to turn around. And at that point, I'd had it after my hour-long commute. Chased him down the street in my car at about twice the speed limit, caught up to him at the stoplight. And I had a can of air freshener in my car. I grabbed it. I sprayed it in his face. I scratched him on the arm and chucked the can into his car. And he tore off when the light changed.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That is rage, but that's such lady rage, right?
Yeah.
Air freshener! Little scratch on the arm! Go!
Yeah.
That's total lady rage.
She said little scratch. I bet his arm looked like Wolverine got him.
Just a little scratch.
Yeah, it's a little scratch.
Little
Nothing.
scratch.
It's nothing.
Nothing, just bled out a little bit.
Yeah. Half his skin came off.
Skin's sensitive, dear.
Skin grows back.
It does. Every time.
Let's go to Hammer. What's up, Hammer?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's she going, eh?
How's she going, eh? What caused your James-type rage?
Well, this is actually a story about my dad, but he's a truck driver, and basically he was coming to a two-lane merge into one, and the guy in the car behind him was trying to get it in front of him, forcing him over, and I seen the guy pull into a McDonald's parking lot, so my dad parked the truck right in the middle of the road, and went up to the guy's car while he was in the drive-thru. There was a newspaper in the seat, and he reached in and grabbed the newspaper, started batting the guy around in the face, and spit a mouthful of licorice in the guy's face.
Ooh, wet licorice. Wet chewed licorice. Oh, God. That just got me in the guts.
Honestly, I'd rather you just punch me right in the
Please
face.
don't spit your wet licorice in my face.
I'll raise you a bunch of whatever's in my stomach if you do that to me.
Yeah,
I
that's
see your wet licorice and I give
That's
you
true.
a little.
Yeah, like I get...
Oh, man.
Exorcist puke.
Oh, God, that's so
The
gross.
second I feel someone's already chewed licorice hit my lip,
The lip.
What's a steam table?
Chipped beef.
a what?
A steam table.
Steam table.
This guy said I was emptying a steam table.
Oh, for like a buffet, probably, or like those catered things, where they have the water.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Is that what it is?
Maybe. He said I was emptying a steam table full of hot water and I stepped on the cord, so the water spilt all over me. Well, I threw it on the ground, broke it, then ran outside and ripped a stop sign out of the ground. It's like 4 feet up. It's like taking Excalibur out of like a ground, out of a rock. You're now the king of England. Like those are impossible.
That is crazy. You're so mad you rip a stop sign.
They're down so far.
That's the same as saying I was so mad I threw a car.
That's exactly it. I
my
challenge
God.
most guys to try and rip a stop sign out of the
Seems
ground right
impossible.
now.
If you knew, you got to back and forth
Oh,
it.
I've tried to get signs.
Maybe that's what he did instead of just ripped it all in one.
I feel like he just ripped it out because back and forth even is tough.
Yeah, it is.
tough.
Let's go to Steven, who's next in Boston. Hi, Steven. Good morning, man. How are you?
Hello, Penis.
Penis to you, sir. What caused your James-type rage?
My James type of rage was well, when I moved to this country, I picked up skateboarding, and I was skateboarding around the Commons, and I've seen American movies, so they're called jocks. Started basically driving around me
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
calling me names,
Mhm.
and I started sprinting like, "That's it, you guys! I'm gonna bloody get you! That's it! I'm coming after you! You stay there! I'm coming to get you!" Of course, all three of them jumped straight back into the car again, but luckily on my skateboard, I was quick enough to catch up with the back of the car. Jumped onto the back of the Jeep, held onto the roof rack, the top section, and I don't know what came over me. I just started headbutting the back of the window.
Oh, my
Screaming at
God.
them, yelling at them,
English
headbutting the back
rage.
of the window, like, "You blessed me to get out of the car because I'm going to have you." Like it's like this, and so they took me around the Commons for a couple of little rides. I ended up having to tuck, drop, and roll. Off the back. They wouldn't
Oh, my God.
let me get off.
Dude, you
So,
could have
yeah,
killed
so-
yourself. You like, that's nuts.
Yeah, but well, that's your James rage for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
true.
but-
That's true.
You lose touch
So-
with
so,
reality.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
Lisa's high school dream right there is the
Yeah.
Skateboarding
really
Englishman.
tough skateboarding Englishman.
Englishman.
He is the coolest guy I've ever seen in my life.
That is what I was thinking the whole time.
Seriously? Did you see him jump on the back of that Jeep and headbutt it?
He headbutted a Jeep, you guys.
I am so going to get his number.
The accent plus skateboarding plus
Oh, yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Plus tough.
That's what I mean. That's
Come on.